And we're good to go. 155. Alright guys, I'm gonna start my motovlog here. If it doesn't work out for me, then oh well. But essentially, my car's at San Diego right now, so I mentioned in one of my videos, oh my god, pretty girl. I mentioned in one of my videos that I'm not gonna have my car for a while, and that's in San Diego right now. So, my cousin was really fucking kind enough to let me borrow his Bay, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that he doesn't really let other people ride his bike. I guess I'm one of those exceptions. But yeah, starting off on this bike, he owns a green 2009 Ninja ZX6R. And let me tell you guys, this bike is fucking awesome. At first hand, I'll tell you that I didn't like the bike whatsoever. I didn't really like the looks of it or anything. But definitely a bike that grew on me and shit. And ended up loving this bike a lot, actually. I own a Ninja 300, but I ended up crashing that bike about a year ago now, and I haven't restored it to anything. I mean, all it needs right now is for me to bolt on the front frame, and once the frame is on, then I could start putting all the plastics and get a brand new battery. But that's pretty much all it needs right now. Battery, a bolt, and the plastics. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Don't know if I want to keep it Street Fighter or if I want to keep it, you know, the original way it came. I'm still gonna have it white though, because it's like my favorite color on the bike. So yeah, I'll be keeping it white. But yeah, thanks a lot guys for letting me borrow your bike. It's a real help to me. I mean, without it, I probably wouldn't be able to go to school or work, but that's just, you know, even though if I would not have the bike, I'd still find other ways. Like, you know, I used to take bus to school, and I'm pretty sure I could do it now. It's just more of a hassle. But I really appreciate it, man. Thanks. Anyways, this bike was actually at the shop yesterday because my garage had rats in it, apparently. So I had to fix that, and ended up biting one of the cables on this bike, which led to one of the fuel injectors. And we went for a canyon ride one day, one night actually, me and my cousin. And I was on my friend's Suzuki GX6R. It's a 2007, and Gus was riding this bike. And he made me stop for a while and said, like, hey man, like, this bike feels weird. It feels like it lost power, and it feels so out of control and like so off balance. And yeah, I ended up riding it home, and dude, the power was gone. And so when we got home, we popped the gas tank open, and we realized that fucking rats have gone inside like between the cracks of the tank and the frame, and started going ham on cables and shit. So yeah, I ended up taking that to get repaired. We repaired it for a while, but you know, when I took it to the guy was like, dude, once I took the bike apart, like, the cable just ended up snapping again. So he ended up like fixing that for us. So the power has good power now. It's good. Yeah, that, and probably thinking of changing the thermostat on this bike too, but more on that later. Don't know. This is not my bike, so I'm not gonna be saying what's gonna go on here or what's gonna be fixed. But yeah, definitely has the power. Right now I'm just going home. Had school all day and shit. Boring classes as usual. So I'm gonna go home and tell Gus like what you know, the experience of the bike has so far. Because we want to know if it still runs fine. You know, I just got back from the shop, so kind of giving like an overall test and go home and ask him, and not ask him, tell him like how the bike feels and stuff. So far, even the downshift feels strong. It feels good. Been riding for about over, I want to say, I've been riding for like about a year and a half now. Roughly 2 years. Probably would have ridden more if I would have had my bike. Whoa, what the fuck is going on here, man? You gotta chill out. My bike, and I'll probably end up posting videos of that on the channel. See what you guys think, and I want to really hear your opinions on that. And I mean, not a lot of stuff gets done to Ninja 300, so I only know like one person that really stunts the Ninja 300, and he ended up even switching that bike, and I don't know what he has now to stunt on, but kind of really want to make it a stunting bike. You know, it's really light and you pretty much do anything you want with the 300. But that'll be years from now. I don't know. I have to figure out how to get stuff from like the calipers and how to mount the brakes on and stuff. I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff that goes into making a stunt bike. But yeah, Subi. Ugh, that boxer engine, man. Jesus. One thing about riding motorcycles is that when you're at a freaking stoplight like this, the stupid sensors on the ground don't pick you up at all, so you're stuck unless there's someone behind you. And luckily someone just finished getting behind me just right now. You can see him, like fucking Optimus Prime's behind me right now. But yeah, when you're by yourself on a motorcycle, the sensors, those like sensors on the ground won't pick you up. Even though if you rev it a little bit, they still won't pick you up. So now I'm stuck to the next fucking green light. That's great. The bike heats up pretty bad. I don't know if it's pretty bad. The issue was that the bike heats up really bad, and it starts dropping a bunch of coolant. Just like literally just a puddle of coolant will be on the floor. And what was it? Oh yeah, so we wanted to know if that was normal, so that's another reason why I took it into the shop, because I wanted to know if that was normal for the bike to just leak that much fucking coolant. And the guy said it's not. So then we thought it had air pockets and stuff, but he said that was just probably one of my sensors that's melted. That's why we want to replace the thermostat on it. I probably, I'm not gonna lie, I probably just go for a 600 already. Some people, when they start off and they want to get a bike, they'll be like, I don't know, like, should I get a 600 or should I get a 300 or 250? Well, back when I was trying to buy a bike, the 250s were still pretty popular and stuff. The 300 just came out, like the lineup was still really brand new. Only Kawasaki had it. And I was just, you know, like, dude, should I get a 250 or should I get the 300? Like, I don't know. And like, I definitely did not want to get a 600 because I was like, dude, I'm a brand new rider. They said 300, it's a perfect bike for a new person and stuff. So, oh my god, Jesus. Damn it. Anyway, the 300 was like a perfect bike for like almost anyone. That I got a little inspired by Space Pod. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a real big motovlog YouTuber, and he had a Gixxer, and he went down to a Ninja 300, and I don't know, I really love the bike, how it looks. I really like how you can make it aggressive. I really like how the overall of it is just really good. The extra little horsepower, and like it was pretty good for freeways, not just the streets. Because 250s are bullshit, like they're crap for freeways. On the 300, I barely felt safe on the freeway. With the 600, dude, you're safe AF, man. But honestly, guys, like, just because it's a bigger CC bike doesn't mean you can't handle it. Now, I can't say that for the 1000s. I feel like the 600 is the perfect meadow. You got the correct amount of power, the passing power. You got like the fat tires. You got everything going on. But when you go for a 1000, that's a whole different story for me, at least. But if you're a beginner going from a 300, riding a 300 and then riding a 1000, you're not really missing out on anything, man. Just go for the 600. I mean, I said 1000, huh? No, just go for the 600. Trust me, I don't think you'll regret it. If anything, you're probably gonna end up wanting more riding power and shit. So you're probably gonna be that guy that's gonna want the look. It's leaking coolant again. I don't know why. Oh, you caught that one on video, Gus. It is leaking coolant. Well, I guess now we have to make that call. But it's still running good. Yeah, as I was saying, go with this 600. 300, you'll grow out of it extremely quick. If you're gonna buy a 300, buy one used. I wouldn't buy it off a dealer. It's too much. Buy it used, off the streets. Just make sure you're getting a good one. Yeah. And now go all the way and upgrade to a 600. You won't regret it, man. That's only if you're going to be riding motorcycling. I mean, I feel, for me coming, like I said, coming from a 300, I feel so fucking, like, safe in this bike. Not because of all the mods I've been doing. I think the mods also help, like this fucking M4 exhaust that it has on. Yeah, this M4 exhaust is fucking loud and it sounds really amazing. And, but yeah, the 600, you're definitely not gonna go wrong with it, man. I'll tell you this though, the major issue why I crashed my 300, which was right here in this spot but on the other side of the lane, was I was coming about at a respectable speed, and sure, you could say it's my fault. I don't mind if you say it's my fault. It could have been my fault. I honestly don't think it was my fault, because there was a lot of things that could have gone even worse. But I was going at a respectable speed. That's why I'm still alive. I mean, if I wasn't going like at a slow speed, if I was going at a higher speed, I probably wouldn't be alive right now. But yeah, I was going pretty respectable speeds, and I saw that the light ahead of me was going to be changing green and stuff. Look at all this. Look at all this traffic that I'm just ditching right now. God. Don't you just love being in a motorcycle? Like, geez. Look at this. Just lane splitting and everything. What's up, guys? And, alright, so yeah. into the intersection, and I was going about like 35 miles per hour. I'm not gonna lie. Relatively, this is a 45-mile lane, and I was going 35 miles. Yeah, so I was going, I guess 10 miles slower and stuff, and you turn your head to see your visuals. You turn like this, and you turn like that to see your visuals. And in those simple seconds at 35 miles per hour, anything could happen. It was a green light. I was just looking back and forth. As soon as I looked up, this guy is still like, say this camera right there, he's still there. A green light, everybody's around him gone, and I fucking couldn't, like, I stomped on my brakes, let go. I was starting to skid, stomped again, and that was it. I was done. I ended up rear-ending him. I couldn't skid to my sides because there was oncoming traffic, so I couldn't swerve to my sides. But yeah, ended up rear-ending his ass. Once I rear-ended him, that fucker took off. I'm not gonna lie, that guy was, I don't know, he probably was scared. He probably didn't even have insurance. That fucker took off, like. That's what happened. I ended up taking off, and I had to just stay there with a broken leg and pretty fractured hip bone and shit. But yeah, the ambulance came and stuff and documented it down. Ended up being my fault apparently. I didn't give a shit then. I was just like, you know what, as long as it doesn't really fuck me over a lot, I'm cool. I don't care. I didn't care anymore because I was like, yeah, you know what, when you take this shit, like, riders are always gonna be at fault. But if you can't prevent anything, I don't know. I guess if you can't do shit about it, then you can't do shit about it. Why fight it if you know the outcome already? But yeah, so that's what ended up happening, and I lost my case. So yeah, this is where I live, guys. Yeah, so now I'm just hoping to rebuild my bike. It's a mess right now. My bike is a mess. But one day I'll rebuild it. Hey, Asuna, how you doing? Get inside. Get inside. Asuna, come on. No, you don't want to get inside? And there she is, guys. My bike has literally just been sitting there. See, I already have the frame. Just need to put the bolt right here. Once the bolt's on, get some plastics, put a new battery, take it out for a spin, see what happens, and have my guy put all the fluids in it again and stuff. So I mean, that's pretty much all I could do for the bike for right now. And then after that, I decide whether I want to make it a stunt bike or whether, I don't know. Hey! Yeah. Whether I want to make it a stunt, I need to go get gas. Jesus. Baby! Hey! Get inside. Yeah, so whether I want to make it a stunt bike or not. But the only thing that's wrong with this frame is it is an eBay frame. There's this little thing right here. This right here. It's supposed to be mounted on, like, right here to this frame that I bought, but it doesn't come with it. So I have to figure out, be a little creative, and try to see how to make a mount for that. So just throw it on there. But yeah, there she is, guys. I ended up buying a new tank too because my tank was squashed. So there's my tank there, my OEM tank, you could say. And this is other eBay 2013. The bike is 2014. This is a 2013 tank that I ended up buying. I ended up spray paint. I love Van Halen, so I ended up spray painted Van Halen status. Need to buy a new bar for the clip-ons because one of them got bent. Put a new reservoir tank because I didn't like the OEM one, so that's new there too. Pedazio levers are still good. The The bike it's good. It's still centered and everything. It's just this frame got fucked up, so I had to replace that and get new plastics, and I should be good. But that'll be later. I don't have the money, so I guess it'll be a work in progress. I'll work up to whatever it is I need to do to get that running. But yeah, for right now, that's it. If you guys like these vlogs, moto vlogs, I guess, stay tuned and like and subscribe. Comment in the section below. See if you guys have any questions and shit. But yeah, this is Javi Senpai, and I'm signing out, guys. See you later.